And welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Eric Tolman, on Eric's Life with Autism. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a very important blog, and it's actually a discussion that, this blog isn't going to be very long, but I just want to, have a discussion about what everybody is thinking about the school year. I know there's been a lot of confusion for, you know, the kids that want to go back to school. I feel for you. I totally get that. And I know a lot of you guys want to go to school. Trust me. If I was still, a kid, I'd want to go back to school regardless because, everybody wants to, do things normally. And I know that none of this stuff is fair to anybody. So I totally feel your pain. I totally feel everyone's pain, what we're all going through. This does not just affect one person, it affects everybody. But you guys got to realize that we are all here for each other and we're doing as much as we can. We're working together on a team level, meaning that everyone is doing their part. And that's what it's supposed to be like. Um, you know, and that's actually very good that we're all working together and doing what needs to be done. And prior to that, I wanted to talk about another topic, and that is in regards to what everyone's thinking about going back to school this year and other stuff like that. I just wanted to strongly just um, just asking, just wondering because I know there's been a lot of concerns. I know a lot of everybody wants to go back to school. I do understand that part. But on top of that, there's still a lot of stuff that still has to be done yet. A lot. And we're slowly getting there. It's just going to take a little more time, that's all. Now, if you are asking about going back to school, now I'll give you an example. Now, if I was still a kid, for an example, and this was going on, and let's say I was born, this is just an example, okay? So this is the example. The example is, let's say I was born several years ago, and we'll just say that I had the flu or something. Would I be going back or going out anytime soon? No. Is it important to use precaution and safety? Of course it is. And risks. That's another thing. That's potentially a concern. Safety and risk as well as our health. When you put all of those three things together, there is a concern. Right now, I'm basically still practicing social distancing, basically, and I know that's basically the one thing that I'm trying very hard to do so. And believe me, it is working. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. But my concern is right now, what does the public look like as far as the social distancing? Hopefully, um, everything is done correctly and everything else, because I've had to change how I do things, and I don't know exactly when to go to the store or whatever. I know when I need to go places, but I don't want to be in the mix where there's a lot of people and a lot of people are too close together and there's no space in between or 6 feet away, that type of thing. So I'm just waiting it out, everybody. If you want to know my total concern and safety of all of this, is that I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I am still concerned. I am concerned and I am worried prior to the safety. Uh, I know things don't get done overnight, and it's going to take time. I understand that. But even though that they're trying to get things back the way things are for most of us in the Midwest, in most states, I'm not all that excited about it, really. I'm really not excited about it. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. And then if I think I feel safe, that I want to go out and do something fun, I will. But I'm actually concerned about my health, my risks as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of concern there that I got to think about. And I'm very, very cautious when it comes to going out. So every time I go out, I just wonder, um, about my risks and stuff like that. So, at least I'm thinking about the importance about what those potentials may be. So there's just a lot that's going on, and most of it is basically social distancing. And I know it's hard, everyone's still practicing that. It's going to take time. I don't know how much time, but it's going to take us a while. And like I said, it's actually a good thing to actually practice. So that way then that way you have an idea of how to do it. And if you're not sure how to do the social distancing, watch other people do it and see how they do it if you're not sure. And once that you kind of get the hang of it, then that's a good thing. I've been I've been practicing this ever since this thing had began, and I have been safe otherwise with it. But I'm very, very cautious as far as going out in the public eye and all of that. So right now, that's something I gotta consider. And it's not about anything else. It's basically health concerns that I worry about and the risk and how it would affect me in any way. So those are basically my concerns about that, about COVID-19. Otherwise, I'm just going to play it safe and be at home, and just isolate myself from people 100% of the time. So I'm really trying, people, uh, and believe it or not, I am trying strongly. I am. I'm trying every day. I know some people may not be happy or satisfied about the fact that I'm doing this, but I'm doing my part, making sure that I'm safe and I'm not at risk, or, my health and all that isn't affected or anything like that, because I don't want to land in the hospital for whatever reason it may be. Because with COVID-19, I want to be very, very careful. So I'm actually like a severe risk is what they call it, a severe risk. So that's why I've got to be very careful. So now I'm just wondering what parents are thinking about. Uh, I think about everybody every day. So I'm just wondering what the parents are thinking about when the school year comes up. Are they going to send their kids back to school? I mean, that's practically your own decision. I don't make decisions for everybody. I just make decisions for myself. But I'm just saying I wanted to also include what are the parents thinking about sending their kids back to school. Like if it's a yes or no. You know. So that was one of the questions. And the other question is, do they feel comfortable about sending their kids back to school? I don't know, because we're all making decisions right now about school and stuff. You know, right now, there's some things I'm uncomfortable with at this point, and I'm not really totally excited about it, but I want to be extremely careful, regardless what the risk may be or whatever. I mean, I just take safety and my health at a very strong potential, and think of the importance and the risk and other concerns that I may be feeling in regards to myself. So with this COVID-19 epidemic still around, I want to be extremely careful while this is going on. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking of everybody, and I hope that everyone's safe and okay. And I think about all of you guys all the time. Uh, please please prescribe to Eric's Life with Autism, and please comment. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd even love to hear your stories and what you think about today's episode. And I'll continue to keep you guys up to date on how things are going, and I'll think of what tomorrow's topic is going to be. But I am looking forward to hearing from you guys and your comments. And comments are welcome. I'd love to hear some of your guys' comments, and I will reply to your guys' comments as soon as I can. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining me on Eric's Life with Autism. See you guys later. Thank you. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and that notification button, so each time that I upload a video, you'll receive a notification. You guys have a nice night. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.